Vitamix E310 Explorian series. That's 10. Howdy everyone, my name is Dominic Scalisi, and on this channel I'm going to be talking about investment pieces. I'm going to be talking about the buy once, cry once type things. And I think what falls into that category is a Vitamix. They ain't cheap, but they're pretty solid. So on this I'm going to be giving 3 pros and 3 cons for the Vitamix Explorian, and then I'm going to give you the smoothie recipe that I use every morning, and it is delicious. Before we hop into the rest of the video, I wanted to briefly touch on why I got the Explorian as opposed to any of the other models. So in Vitamix's lineup, it actually starts with the One, as it's called. It doesn't look like a Vitamix, it doesn't have the same power as a Vitamix, I threw it out. Then you get to Explorian and beyond. They all have comparable power. The only real difference comes down to features. More buttons, more technology. I didn't want any of that. I'm using this for smoothies, man. So now I have all the power I need. I got a 5-year warranty, and it looks damn nice. I was sold. So that really sums it up. I think now we should get into the rest of the video. Let's talk pros. First off, design. I think this is super attractive. This is kind of reminiscent of some 80s, 90s appliance that you'd see on the kitchen counter, but timeless, like real cool 80s or 90s. So that's a big reason why I got it. I just thought it was also the best looking one. Next pro is the size. I live in the city. My kitchen isn't very large, so I needed a smaller one. This is more than enough for what I'm using it for. One of these containers gives me 3 smoothies, 3 glasses. More than enough. The third pro is the power. This thing has 2 horsepower. You know what else has 2 horsepower? Your lawnmower, your neighbor's Corvette, the SpaceX space shuttle, in your kitchen. It truly is a beast. So now it's time to talk cons, and there are a few. First and foremost, this is $350. That's not cheap. I mean, this is double the price of a Ninja. Okay, the second con on this, and it's a big con, is the knob and how bad it feels. It feels so cheap. It feels like all cost cutting on this machine to make it $350 was in the knob somehow. It feels like plastic on plastic. There's no the only resistance is the plastic on plastic. There's no nice washer that you're going against. They couldn't even put a damn washer in there. I don't know if there is. It feels plastic on plastic to me. And the third con of this thing, and it is the biggest con, is how loud this thing is. You remember how I told you about it's got the same power as your mower or your neighbor's Corvette? How about having a Corvette in your kitchen? Because you do now. This thing is so loud, it's anxiety inducing. It will skyrocket your blood pressure. You will have to leave the room. If you have an apartment, you might not be able to have this thing. I'm not kidding. This thing it's insane how loud it is. I thought people were kind of pushing it whenever I saw other reviews. No, I got this thing. It truly is insanely loud. So know that when you're getting into this. I hear that the more premium versions of this are not as loud, so that's something to consider. almost worth it maybe, if they're truly much quieter, which I don't know. So now it's on to recipe time. So what I use this thing for is really breakfast mainly. It's kind of replaced what my normal breakfast used to be. So now I make this smoothie that I'm about to show you, and then I get my workout in shortly after. And it gives me more than enough fuel to run through that workout. I feel fantastic. I don't feel like overloaded. I don't feel weighed down by the food I just ate. I feel clean, I feel light, I feel energized. This thing has really been amazing as far as fueling me for some really intense workouts. So let's get to it. So first you're gonna need 2 cups of water. And there's a line on here that shows you exactly where that is. So I just fill it up to that. Then you're gonna grab a handful of spinach and just put it in there, or 1.5. Then you're going to throw in half an avocado. I found for me, a whole avocado is just, I don't like the taste. Then I throw in 2 stalks of celery. At this point, I usually blend it. I get all that stuff down. Spinach takes up a lot of space. So I blend it all down so I can put the rest of the stuff in. Then I throw in a whole banana. Chop it up, throw in the whole banana. And now for the trick. All other fruit that's gonna go in here, you're gonna have to prep and freeze ahead of time. Okay, the reason you wanna do that is actually threefold. One, I don't know about you, but I don't wanna be prepping fruit and veggies at 6 a.m. in the morning. 2, it preserves it. So say I don't get through 4 boxes of strawberries in a week, which I won't, well, it doesn't matter because they're frozen, they're preserved. And 3, I don't need to add any ice to my smoothie because the fruit's the ice now. It's magic. So 1 apple, 5 strawberries, a handful of blueberries, a handful of oats. Those don't need to be frozen, by the way. A scoop of peanut butter or a handful of almonds is what I'll throw in. 2 dashes of cinnamon, 1 dash of cayenne pepper for a little kick, and then a little sprinkle of bee pollen because bees are awesome. And then you blend it up. You're gonna be blending it up for about 45 seconds. You'll blow out your eardrums because it's so damn loud. And then you're going to have 3 glasses worth. What I do is I drink 2 of the glasses, let it settle for like 15 minutes, go do my workout, and then I come back and I finish the last glass. Oftentimes I'll have a few eggs after that as well. But going into my workouts, I like to, I don't know, stay as clean and not have too much on my stomach, especially not a lot of heavy stuff. In summary, y'all, I can't recommend it enough. This has been an awesome, easy way to really up my nutrition, and I've loved it. So I say, save up if you need to, but hold out for it and then go out and get it. Vitamix, I think, occasionally does have sales, so definitely hop on one of those if you can. But man, get one. They are real nice. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I will see you, or you will see me, on the next video. Bye.